don't need a bunch of money.
You don't need a bunch of shit in your closet. You just need to know what you like.
No, they can't hold you. Living life overboard you. I guess it's in my coach. My auntie say I told you. Yeah, that drink, he got me loaded. Right now, can't lie, I'm float. I ain't been feeling like I'm choking. Don't take that act until I pull. I need you, I can't take it. So much weight up on my shoulder. Lock me down and I can't break it. I gave my love and I get nothing in return. No, I can't fake it. Yes, it was chances I was faking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists. Please welcome.
Dude, I was trying to take a fucking outfit pic for fucking 30 minutes. You know what? Now I got something to complain about. Golly, why is this fucking... Down on my ear. Down on my ear.
Is you an idiot? Stupid.
When are we, not only as Americans, but just as like people, gonna stop being such, excuse me, and excuse my French, pussy little bitches about our emotional problems and politics?
I wish people would treat me how I look. I'm intelligently non-intelligent. Now, this sounds so stupid, but does anybody, the more you say the word intelligent, nah, that's so stupid, bro. I was just about to say it just doesn't sound like a fucking word. That sounds entitled as fuck, bro. What? Alright, since I definitely know that I forgot to show y'all at the start of this podcast what my fit was.
Choose your character.
Merry Christmas. I got this dope little fucking puffer jacket that was my older brother's. I don't think he even knows I have it. I don't think he gives a shit. I got this dope little Bledsoe jersey from the 90s that I thought was sick at a thrift store. This is my dad's hand-me-down hat. I thought it was sick. Actually, no, I bought this. I got these nice little racer pants. So, because I just know I forgot to show you. Sorry about last week. I had a bunch of technical difficulties. I don't know what the fuck happened. I've got a bunch of stuff from this point out, and it should be a lot more productive and a lot more fun. I shouldn't have these type of issues in the future, and I'm going to also try to figure out more ways to be more productive with my editing so that it doesn't take so long, and that the upload doesn't take so long, and I don't got these technical difficulties to deal with all the fucking time. But with that being said, I think I got a better episode this week for you guys. I'm going to do some news first. I've got a few good stories here for you guys. Almost 2/3 of Canadians say U.S. democracy can't survive another Trump term. Article from The Hill. Why the fuck are Canadians talking about America? The fuck? Wannabe Canadian ass. Go back to playing hockey. Turkey frees Israeli footballer detained over Gaza war. Reference in match. That should be a good article, even though I said I wasn't going to talk about Israel, Palestine. I figured that this was a good little article here because I think a lot of people are misinterpreting, and the media is also misinterpreting the way that they're putting these headline titles out there, and even the way that the articles are written. And we'll get into that when we read about it. We also got women make up the majority of associates at law firms for the first time. It's a plus for the ladies out there. Shout out all the ladies. I said this about the rap and music community. I think that the girly pops are going to be on top this year. That's just me. I think that they've been doing well with music always. I mean, everyone's doing pretty good right now, but
the God you believe in made a world filled with liberals.
America is the only country in world history.
I think that the girlies are really showing out last year, especially the end of the year. And there's a lot of really underrated female artists out there. I hate to use the term female. That's a little...
This is forever. All women are disgusting.
Nick Saban retires as Alabama coach after a historic, unparalleled career.
That quarterback is a handful. I mean, you know, when a quarterback can run through our like through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop him. Could not stop him.
Good job, Frank. Great effort, Frank. Hey,
Hey, Frank, good job, man. That's a great effort, man.
That's Cliff, Coach. That's Cliff.
That's what I said, didn't I?
No, you said Frank. That's all right.
No, I thought I said Cliff.
No, you said Frank.
We also got, for some reason, Belichick is also leaving the Patriots.
After all these years, you still get excited for the opening night?
Yeah, I like football. I like football season and all the things that go with it.
Why don't we talk after the game? All right, just shut the f*** up. Can you look at the scoreboard?
Do you think this team needs more of a swagger, more of an edge than it has right now?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means, so I can't answer the question. I don't really know what that means.
Bill, you are obviously someone who has seen a lot of football in your day, been involved in a lot of games. What was the atmosphere like in the stadium without fans there? Can you compare it to anything else that you've experienced in your football life?
Practice.
And along with a few other major head coaches, I thought I would talk about that.
Hit it one. I'm so freaking jacked. I'm so freaking jacked. I don't know what God damn. He goes like that. And I'm baby. Woo! Oh! So you come for the game with +1. Hey! That was a freaking sweet play. DK walking a little bit of hum. Hey!
To have a little, I don't really cover sports on this channel, but I thought that was pretty newsworthy.
And it's going to cause more anger among Muslims around the world.
There's plenty of anger right now. How can you have more?
You don't think it'll exacerbate
David,
the problem?
David, I mean, I know you're a sophisticated guy. The world is a mess.
Trump told the EU that the US would never help Europe under attack. An EU official from an EU official. I thought that was another interesting story because what the fuck?
The world is a mess. The world is as angry as it gets. Well, you think this is going to cause a little more anger? The world is an angry place. All of this has happened. We went into Iraq. We shouldn't have gone into Iraq.
That's like the whole reason we're part of NATO. It's bullshit, but NATO doesn't really do anything. But outright saying that, especially with everything that's going on right now, is a little bit of an odd statement, in my opinion. We also got Taiwan apologizes after an emergency alert mistranslation led to missile warning.
You serious?
For China, I think. I thought that was pretty interesting story. I thought that was kind of funny. Some of the stuff I'm covering is pretty funny here, in my opinion. I don't understand how you mistranslate a missile. That's a pretty bad mistranslation. Anyway, oil prices jumped 4% after U.S. Britain strike Iran-backed Houthis. I thought this was also another very interesting story to cover here, because everyone who is pro-Israel right now is not really understanding the fact that this whole trade thing and being for trade, it's very obvious that there's a humanitarian crisis going on, okay? And the fact that, you know, everyone want to be like, oh, you gonna find out why America don't have healthcare and shit, bitch. You know, like, what? That's not a flex. But also, like, hey, oil prices are going up. Merry Christmas. That isn't fun. I don't really like that much. What the fuck? Maybe we should rethink what we're doing in the Middle East right now. I don't know. That's just me. We'll read about it when we get there. Another funny article I thought that was just mainly just because of the title. The Texas governor, Greg Abbott, said, quote, we're not shooting people, end quote, across the border because feds would, quote, charge us with murder, end quote. I know that that's a pretty basic statement, but I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. I just thought the way that it was written was just like, oh man, oh, if only those freaking, we could just, woo. Texas Governor Abbott says his administration isn't shooting migrants because Biden would, quote, charge us with murder. Woo, baby, if only. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. These are all jokes. Greg Abbott laments that Texas can't shoot migrants because murder is illegal. Rolling Stone. Oh my God. I can't wait to read that article. Oh, we got some great stories this week, you guys. We're only a few minutes in here, all right? House Education Chair unveils bill aimed at lowering cost of college. Tesla puts a German factory production on hold as Red Sea attacks disrupt supply chains.
This is, of course, a picture of former President Ronald Reagan naturally firing a machine gun while riding on the back of a dinosaur. You'll notice a couple of important features here. First of all, the rocket launcher strapped to President Reagan's back, and then the stirring, unmistakable patriotism of the Velociraptor holding up a tattered American flag.
So with that being said, as you can see, I have completely changed outfits. Apologize.
Oh, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now. You got too much dip on your chip.
Sorry about that. My computer and SD card and camera all flatlined at the same fucking time, simultaneously. That means the same thing, doesn't it?
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Anyway, let's get into today's coverage, shall we? Okay, I got this new Huey P. Newton shirt that I just fucking thought was sick, and I wanted to get orange because of fucking gun violence and shit, and then I got this dope CCCP hat because I thought that this beanie was sick, and then these dope ass little racer sweatpants that I just got, and then these dope ass little Timbs. And then I'm also wearing this capitalism is voluntary, like little crew neck under it. A little shout out to Hassan. If you can't tell, he's my news guy. So it's different. It's inspired me to what I do here. Anyway, damn, I'm so ADHD. I love to yap. Let's get into what I wanted to talk about today let's get into the first story, shall we? Almost 2/3 of Canadians say U.S. democracy can't survive another Trump term. Polls say. Canada. Honestly, though, why the fuck? It's valid. They're valid. But like, yo, you guys should pay attention to your own PM, bro. Your own prezi or whatever the fuck you call it. Eh? Pay attention to your own guy, eh? The fucking guys. You don't even pay attention. Stay on the fucking ice. Watch yourself there, eh? Hey, I think this is more Wisconsin, It's a little bit more Wisconsin accent, but yeah. I love throwing the A in there, because if you don't,
Welcome to French Canada. We have everything a heart could desire. Trapezes, trampolines, and lots of cheese. Would you like a mustache?
There's no Canada like French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. And the other Canada is a bullshit Canada. If you lived it for a day, you'd understand.
Well, a lot of us are wannabe Trump supporters. Why did I turn low-key Irish? Damn, bro, I'm so inconsistent with my accents. Yeah, that's valid. I'm not really gonna read anything in this. You guys can if you want to. But I just thought that was funny to kind of touch on there, because like, if Americans don't think that for some reason, well, I think the young generation, like anyone below the age of like 40, 45, understands that. But unfortunately, I think this is going to be a different year this year, potentially. But, you know, everyone who's above the age of 60 just loves to vote, so could be terribly wrong with this take. Anyway, let's get on to the next story here, because what the fuck. Women make up a majority of associates at law firms for the first time. Let's fucking go, girlies. Let's slay queen. Slay girly pop.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
It's Jover. I'm by done.
Am I right? I don't know. I said this, I think a few weeks ago. I was talking to my girlfriend, but also I put on my story because I saw, I think, like a Coi Leray song or Caribou. Basically any.
Roger. Get him hard on that hill. Make sure they're down. Roger, I'm on it.
I'm not sexist. Being sexist is wrong. Yeah. And being wrong is for women.
Artists of the opposite sex of me. I don't want to say female. It just feels so. It feels so incel.
And you might think, well, that's preposterous, and then I would say, well, what's the problem?
I think women are, like, the girly pops are going to be on top this year, I think, especially in the music industry. But when I said that the girly pops were going to be, you know, on top this year, I did not think.
Life is so bitter and so full of betrayal and malevolence that it would be better if nothing existed at all. I'm extraordinarily high.
That would correlate to law firms or anything, like, not to like be like, oh, fucking woman can't do anything.
And so I don't think that men can control crazy women.
But I was just like, I didn't think that would correlate in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, music industry, which is, I guess, is like real. Yeah. I was like, that I think they're gonna be like all the girlies are gonna be like the best artists this year or next year, whatever. I don't know, however the fuck you say it. Because I'm going on to music. Let me read the article here. Women now make up the majority of associates in U.S. law firms, reaching 50.31% in 2023. The percentage of associates of color in law firms increased by 1.8 points in 2023 with a total of 30% representation. There's been progress in the representation of Black, Latina, non-binary lawyers, but women of color still make up less than 5% of law firm partners. Unfortunately. Let's read the article from Reuters here. Most U.S. law firm associates were women in 2023 survey shows by Karen Slum. In a major shift, new figures show that more women were employed as associates at U.S. law firms than men in 2023. Survey data released on Tuesday by the National Association for Law Placement show that 50% of U.S. associates were women last year, marking the first time women outnumbered men. This is like a little over 50%. The number of women enrolled in U.S. law school overtook men 8 years ago, and that gap has widened over time. Nearly 56% of JD students currently enrolled at American Bar Association accredited law schools are women. How much? 56%? Damn, that's a good amount. Women's representation among law firm partners has also increased, albeit more slowly. They were 27%. I don't think I really want to read the rest of this article.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Anyway, girly pops are fucking slaying, dude. I said this at like weeks ago. I've been saying this. I love my girlies, you know, slay queen and shit. It's what's up.
If it's up, then it's stuck.
If it's up, if it's stuck.
If it's up, then it's stuck.
It's up if it's stuck. It's whatever.
I was going to foot him. It's Jover.
You know, that shit. Yeah.
All this design that got me drip. Straight up out the. Ooh. Wow. This is just that part. Just that part.
That one. That part. This.
This is just that part. Just that part.
This is that. And that is this. Anyway. Let's move on to the next fucking argument. Greg Abbott laments that Texas can't shoot migrants because murder is illegal.
Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans?
I draw your attention, Mr. President, to the 20-foot impressive seahorse he's riding.
Rolling Stone. If only oh, brother.
Well, howdy there, partner.
Oh, boy. Woo-wee.
Is there any kind of thought roaming around in that thick shit skull of yours?
How you gonna not gonna let them go on them crossing the border if don't, you know, we don't, it's illegal. We can't do that, cause if we could though, I tell you, boy, I tell you what, come on now. That segment went on a little too long there. Yo, this article, maybe I'm stupid.
He's special, he's unique, and he's our little snowflake.
I think that's been established. However, yo, you can't tell me that's the way that's hilarious, dude. The way that is written is money.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
The governor touted all his administration is doing to stop border crossing during an interview with a former NRA spokesperson. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said in an interview Thursday that his administration is using every tool short of killing migrants to stop people illegally crossing.
What did he say?
To open fire would invite murder charges. Oh my God. Dude, it literally sounds, they're like, it's like, come on. I don't know. Maybe chill out. We are deploying every tool and strategy we possibly can, Abbott said in an interview with Dana Loach. The only thing that we're not doing is we're not shooting people who come across the border because, of course, the Biden administration would charge us with murder. Oh, Lord. Abbott has been at odds with the Biden administration as the governor has taken steps including installing boys with razors in the Rio Grande, busing migrants to the cities, Democrat mayors, passing state laws makes border cross the state crime. Say we don't like them migrants. Say we don't want them taking our jobs. Say the Biden administration has charged the Abbott's actions violent. The Biden administration has charged the The Biden administration is charged with Abbott's actions violate the federal government's constitutional authority to have its sole charge of the borders and immigration. So he's saying that if there were no oh my God, I can't read. Whoa. So he's saying that if there were no consequences, he would absolutely be shooting people. Yeah, dude, that's what he's saying. That's dead ass what he's saying. Thank you. Finally, the last fucking comment. Tell us again on your pro-life. Oh, man. Yo. Come on, man. That's hilarious. I thought that was too funny not to talk about. Oh, man. Alright, let's change into some more serious news here. Strap up your bootstraps. I'm gonna try to be as like less serious as possible about this subject, because this is, or well, I don't want to try to not be serious about it. This is Israel and Palestine we're talking about right now. Turkey frees, well, it's related to it. Turkey frees Israeli footballer detained over Gaza war reference in match. Turkish court releases player pending trial after he displayed bandage reading 100 days 7-10 while scoring a goal. Valid as fuck. Yes, this genocide has been going on for way too fucking long. A Turkish court has released pending trial on Israeli footballer who was detained after displaying a message apparently marking 100 days since Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7th. Sagiv, I'm gonna butcher this fucking name, dude. Sagiv Yahezkel.
That's gotta be racist.
28, I don't know how the fuck to say that. 28 displayed I'm sorry. I apologize if I fucked that up. Sagiv Yahezkel, 28, displayed a bandage on his wrist, reading 100 days, 7-10, next to the Star of David after scoring a goal for Antalyaspor against Trabzonspor during a match on Sunday. Turkish authorities called the Antalyaspor's I can't read that. This is European, Middle Eastern club names. Club's player for questioning after the incident and charged him with openly inciting public to hatred and hostility. I think that it was. I think the based on this article and based on what I've also read, a lot of other people places say that he was inciting hate and he did get charged. This article, however, says that they released him and that he didn't get charged. You can read the rest of it. I'm not going to read all of these fucking articles, dude. I'm not your albeit Allah when it comes to the news, okay? I'm just a dumbass trying to give you some pointers here. What I've understood from what I've read about this and the majority, this article was from Al Jazeera. The other articles that I saw were from other more Western articles like CNN and there's another article from ESPN here. Turkish authorities on Monday charged Israeli international Sagiv Yahezkel with inciting hatred after he expressed solidarity with people held hostage by Hamas militants. The Antalyaspor player, who was released from custody pending trial, was due to return to Israel later on Monday aboard a private jet, said Alkan Evren, the team spokesperson. Yahezkel, 28, had been detained for questioning the late Sunday. He displayed a bandage on his wrist. Okay. Simply calling for an end to the war. Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç said that this Sunday was an investigation openly inciting hatred to a statement. That's one engaged. The team for action Thursday advised for public and for speaking to close blur during his questioning. They engaged. I am not pro-war. DHA, I want to I want this 100-day process to come to an end. I want the war to end, he said. Jessica continued, I have never engaged in anything related to politics since my arrival. I've never disrespected anyone since the day I arrived. The point I wanted to draw attention to was the need for an end of the war. How is that hatred? How was he charged with? He wasn't charged. They let him go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just let him. They didn't actually charge him. They had him under investigation for a charge for inciting hatred. But it found out after this interview that obviously he was not inciting hatred, so they let him go. That's what the Al Jazeera article was trying to say. See, that's what I meant. Dude, it's so annoying. Be honest with your fucking headlines here, dude. God, they try to draw you in with this shit to be like, fuck this guy, and it's like he wasn't. He literally, how is saying that ending the war is hate? How is saying you want to end a war hate? It's so starting one is not hate? Starting a war is not hate? Starting a war and or continuing / perpetuating and making it 10,000 times worse? Killing 100 times or 100 more. Yo, they've killed more journalists in 100 days than they have in World War II in 6 years. That is not. I'm not gonna go in here on this whole fucking Palestine situation, bro. But dude, this guy was this. I hate the way these Western articles talk about this shit because he was very clearly not. And he was just detained. He was not charged. They're just saying that because they had him detained for a charge of inciting hatred. They told that they can't just detain you. They have to detain you for a reason. That's the reason they detained him, was that they thought he was inciting hatred. That they thought he was like, oh yeah, this is sick, we should do more of this. No, he was saying that they wanted to end. So the Turkish court, as the literal fucking under the headline of Al Jazeera, or the Al Jazeera article says, Turkish court releases player pending trial after he displays bandage reading 100 days, 7-10, while celebrating scoring a goal. Like, they let him go. He was pending a trial, and they were like, okay, yeah, you didn't do it. Go on. It's insane what's happening right now. I don't know what's going on with the media. I don't know what's going on with the world. I don't know why this division is happening. But it's very clearly just like, dude, I'm a dumbass. But it's like blatant, like, the truth versus literally lying to my face. I'm watching. How can you, I just don't understand how you can watch anything that you're seeing and just be like, oh yeah, this is sick. This is dope. This is awesome. Have you seen anything? If I pull anything up here, I'm gonna get removed. I'll pull up some people who are covering it here. But anyway, let's move on to the next article here, because it was released and nothing happened to him, I'm pretty sure. From my understanding of the situation, he was not actually charged. They let him go, and they let him go home. But also, relating to Israel and Palestine again, people who keep wanting to support Israel, it makes no sense. Because this whole war, I don't want to say, I guess, supporting Israel, but supporting America's support for Israel, makes no sense because Iran supports Palestine, right? From my understanding, they support the Palestinian people. So, as this article says, oil prices jump 4% after US, Britain strike Iran-backed Houthis. Yeah, why? So, let's maybe take a different approach to the Middle East now. You know, I don't want to be paying more for gas because my government decided to drop bombs on people because their trade and their money and their profit margins are getting fucked with. And that my government is ignoring a humanitarian crisis. You're gonna tell me that somehow, some way, somehow that America is in the right here? Dude, economically this fucks us. Morally this fucks us. Dude, the whole world is looking at America like a clown show. The Western world looks at this country and just goes, what the fuck is happening? Like, at least European leaders and like other people, like they it's still like odd to still be supporting this war and this genocide, but at least some of the people that are like supporting the war are like consistent on from other nations on their support. But America and like Biden and like this whole situation is just like, oh well, come on, Jack, you better chill out there, Jack, you know? And it's like, bro, how can you tell someone to calm down while throwing money at them? What does that do? Like, imagine a child just like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of like me when I like knocked the Christmas tree over one year. This one year, I think my dad always talked about this story where I like accidentally knocked the Christmas tree over when I was putting like an ornament. I was trying to put an ornament up behind the tree. Like, imagine if when I knock the tree over and I'm just standing there, my dad just throws like a fucking $10,000 like fucking thing of cash at me, just fucking poof, right in the fucking forehead. You know what I'm saying? Matt, what? I mean, yeah, that kind of hurts, but it's also like, wait, this is 10 grand. What the fuck? You know? What does that do? That does nothing. It does nothing. It just is like, oh, wait. Wow, that hurt a little bit, but now I can go cause more violence. Now I should do this. Wait, I should do this more? I'm confused. You know? It's confusing as shit when you're just throwing some money and weapons and aid and supporting these guys, and they're like, free Israel. We need to stop these terrorist babies. We need to remove them from the room. While they're like having a fucking rave with a full feast. And meanwhile you see like Palestinians in the streets like begging for food, sprinting towards these trucks full of like breadcrumbs and rice. And like whenever a water truck goes by, there are people jumping on top of the sides of the truck, just grabbing and throwing water bottles out the sides to try to give it to other people. And just people trying to take it. You know, if I was a kid right now, I would be like, Dad! La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's world.
Whatever you make it the best it can be. Raytheon, where quality starts with fundamentals.
What the fuck is happening right now? Am I crazy? Am I a sociopath? Are we all sociopaths? Am I supposed to murder? Am I supposed to hurt people? Like what the fuck are we doing? You know? Anyway, I went on a tangent there for a minute, but for real, bro, let's move on to the next thing. Bullshit. Trump told the EU that the US would never help Europe under attack, said an EU official. During a meeting in Davos, President Trump reportedly stated that the US would not come to Europe's aid if it were under attack. Trump also claimed that Germany owed the US $400 billion for defense payments. I don't know how valid that is. French European Commissioner Thierry Breton recounted the conversation and warned that Trump might return to power. I mean, based on the Iowa caucuses, it sounds like it maybe, but I don't think so. That's just, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But the fact that like a good amount of people still support this guy, and he's like, yeah, no, fuck Europe, fuck them, Fuck them, who cares? It's like, fuck them, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. If they touch them, we don't want them. We don't want anything to do with them. Leave them alone. Let them be. Nothing to do, nothing to see here. There's nothing we can do. We can't change anything. If we try to change it, it'll only get worse. Like, dude, like what? Makes no sense. I'm just showing you these articles, by the way. If you want to read them, you can read them yourself. I just want to talk about them. I've read these briefly, dude. You can't read. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, dude. You can't. How is an EU official gonna say this? And no one, it was gonna be like, woo! Go America, baby! Yeah! Go Hogs, baby!
America is the only country in world history.
Next article, Taiwan's defense ministry warned in an air raid alert that an incoming missile was flying over the island. But it turned out to be a satellite launched from China. Dude, I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how you fuck up. I can't translate shit. So maybe I can't really say anything here, right? But the fact that Taiwan's defense ministry had to apologize for issuing an island-wide air raid alert in English that warned of an incoming missile that was just a satellite that's too funny. How do you mess that up? Oh man, how do you fuck that up, dude? Who fucked that up? Emergency sent to mobile phones across Taiwan were correctly reported in in Chinese that a satellite had flown over the island in the southern part of the island around 3 p.m. Beware of potential falling debris. The default English they issued an apology. The default English message was not revised and therefore incorrectly stated the launch vehicle as missile. Its statement said the MND extends an apology for any confusion this may have caused. Yeah, dude, you kind of fuck with the people. It's gonna scare. No, dude, no. No. May have apology for may have caused any confusion. The confusion this may have. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Confusion it may have caused. You mean the confusion it did cause? Dude, I thought you heard there was a missile. What the fuck? Bro, I don't even know what I don't know. I'd go down to I guess I'd go down to my basement, right? I'd go to like the safest corner of my basement. The edge of the hill, right? The bottom of the hill. I don't know. Wild misinterpretation there, fellas. Huge mishap. On to a lighter side. House Education Chair takes aim at a cost of college with new bill. The College Cost Reduction Act is aimed at accountability, transparency, and affordability measures. Hey, I already graduated, but I would have liked to see that a minute ago. I mean, they had like plenty of fucking chances to do that while I was in college, but you know, who gives a shit? You know, who gives a fuck, right? Fuck our gen. Fuck this generation, right? Fuck them, right? Fuck them kids, right? Chair of House Education Committee Virginia Fox, our Republican, North Carolina, introduced an education reform bill to lower the cost of higher education Thursday. Wait, am I reading that right?
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
GOP. Oh, representative. Am I crazy? Oh, she's a rep. Sorry. No. Representative. I'm stupid. Fuck. Damn it. I can't read, man.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
I can't read. Democrats and Republicans agree that student loan debt in America has reached astronomical levels. Wait, is she? Hold on. But oh shit, she is. Wait. Oh, damn. That's progressive as fuck. What the? Ooh, I got a little excited there. What? Hold on a second. Wait. Un momento, por favor. Wait. Let's read. Democrats are publicly believe that student loan debt in America has reached astronomical levels. The pursuits of students in post-secondary education have been undercut as a direct result. Without question, the root of this cause is inflated costs of obtaining a college degree. Yes, and there's considerable room for reforms. There are considerable room for reforms. Thank you. Boston's College Cost and Reduction Act would standardize financial aid and application to ensure that there are no hidden costs. Yeah. What the fuck? It would also collect information about costs to create a public college scorecard so prospective students and their parents can gain insight into universities they're considering. That would have been helpful when I was applying. In a key provision, schools would be made responsible for student loan payments that are missed. It would also cap student loans at $50,000 for undergraduate degrees and change student loan repayment plans to either an income-driven repayment plan or a 10-year repayment plan. The College Cost Reduction Act is the vehicle through which the College Cost Reduction Act is the vehicle through which much needed accountability, transparency, and affordability measures can be both realized and implemented to the benefit of students and their families, end quote, said Fox. What the fuck? Something seems off about that. There might be something, I'm not gonna read the bill, okay? I am not gonna do that here. That is not what I do here. That is not my job. If I ever, once I get on the stream, maybe we'll start doing that shit, but not here. However, if you want to read that, I'll find a link to it and I'll put it up here. But that's cool if that's true and she's actually like, woo, we need to change this shit. Let's lower that bitch. Then I'm like, hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah, lady. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's move on to like one of the last few stories we got here. Tesla stock down on Red Sea delays, rising labor cost, and price cuts. Ooh, let's go unions. Oh, shit, bitch. Suck a dick. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda paid him. Also, stop throwing money at Israel. What the fuck? That's all we had for all the news segments today, folks. Tune in next time on the news, right?
No, don't do it.
Fuck. Next week I'll probably have some, maybe some better stories. Those are some pretty good stories, though. Interesting ones. If you guys want to check them out, we'll leave all the links to them in the description and everything. And we'll keep it strictly news today, because I covered a little bit too much shit. I'll do a review separately of the button reaction later, and I'll have that released probably later for you guys this week, and that should be fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties I've had. I hope I don't keep running into them. I don't know what's happening. I've had to drop a bunch of money, and I'm already broke as it is. It's been a rough go. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why. I'm running into all these hiccups. I think I got to delete a bunch of stuff and try to figure it out. I hope these next few episodes are better. I have some stuff already recorded for a few episodes. So anyway, I hope I've been giving you guys some good content before this one goes up or after this goes up. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. For anyone who actually gives a shit. I'm really just like a tiny little thing here, but I really want to do something with this, hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm rambling, I'm yapping. I haven't had a little thank you poo. Anyway, see y'all. Peace. Have a good one.
The stirring, unmistakable patriotism of the Velociraptor holding up a tattered American flag. I draw your attention, Mr. President, to the 20-foot impressive seahorse he's riding.
And so, butthole is fine.
Let's speak American. Yeah, that was very weird. Okay.
The game, just go bet on Tampa Bay.
Hey, how do you feel about the current socioeconomic climate in America?
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers look well priced.
What's the weather look like?
It looks like you're gonna need an umbrella. It's a little bit drippy.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and share this video. Hit the notification bell. You don't need a bunch of money. You don't need a bunch of shit in your closet. You just need to know what you like.
I'm just saying. If you say
I sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to offend nobody. Honestly. Probably. Most people treat me how I look. I'm intelligently not intelligent.